Our first task was to select existing products and analyze their reviews on popular e commerce websites. Each of us selected two unique products and analyzed five reviews of each product, going from 1 star to 5 stars. Then we generated bins, which were later shortlisted and refined to convert into customer needs. After getting the customer needs, each one of us weighed them and the average was determined. We sorted the customer needs with the most and least weight being the first and the last priority. The house of quality is a tool that can be used to formulate the technical specifications of the product. It helps us form a relation matrix between the customer needs and the technical specifications, which helped us understand the effect of changing values of specifications on customer needs. The next step included determining units, range values, and target values for the technical specifications. The final step in completing the house of quality was establishing the relations between the technical specifications, which gave us an idea of interdependence of the technical specifications. The following task was determining the black box model of the product to understand the number of input and output materials, energy, and signals being used in the product system. The function structure is prepared to understand the flow of energy, materials, and signals inside the product system. It also gives us a better in depth understanding of the different functions taking place for the completion of main function of the product. The task of concept generation was next in line. This is the first task in the product design cycle where you have to visualize the form of your product. There are various methods which help in the process of concept generation. Most of the concepts generated by our group were by individual brainstorming. We also used existing product analysis and sequential methods. Each member of the group came up with five different ideas to solve the problem of giving remote access to personal as well as commercial spaces.
The pew chart is a tool used to select the best concept which helps tend to each and every function of the product we have to design. It gives us a way to compare every concept with respect to fulfilling the customer needs. To narrow down the number of concepts compared to each other, initially we combined many of our generated concepts to create five different concepts which were catering to our customer needs in the best way possible. The concept of an electric door strike with fingerprint scanner and smartphone app was selected as the reference concept to assign points to the other concepts. These five concepts were compared using the few chart, and coincidentally, the reference concept was selected as the final concept as all the other ones had a negative score. After consulting with our professor, our prototype plan was changed to construct an electric deadbolt controlled by a smartphone app. The main hardware is a radio frequency remote controlled electric deadbolt, an Arduino Uno with a Wi Fi module, and other electric components. After a few iterations of breadboarding and testing, the basic prototype was formed successfully. The smartphone app was designed using an app creator called Remote XY, and all components from the breadboard were soldered to create the final working prototype. Now that the working prototype was complete, we ran some tests to make sure it was functioning every time. The app gets connected to the lock via Wi Fi, and pressing the unlock button unlocks the lock, and vice versa. The slider is incorporated to test the connection of the app with the Arduino. You can see a light blinking on the Arduino. We used John's garage door to test the time taken to install the prototype and operate it. In this video, you can see a person come up to the door, connect the app to the lock, and unlock the door.